Center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Jackson out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And Morant gets it to go.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
Morant against Young. And he drives in and scores off the crossover. Young's got 5.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Outside Morant. Nice move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Bay. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray, a screen on Morant. Shoots. Young can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Smart finds Jackson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Morant. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Murray. Young with a screen on Morant. To the inside. Shoots from the line. Young misses. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Morant, the pass to Smart. Morant with a screen on Young. Morant against Murray. Crafty move. Morant, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
There's Young with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Murray, a screen on Morant. Young with it. Guarded now by Smart. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. Williams with the screen. Smart for 3. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Young from long range. Here's Bay. The kick out to Young. On the wing, Murray, defended by Smart. Murray passes to Capella. To in the cold spell. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. There's Young with the 3 and count it. Now 4 for 9.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Jackson with a screen on Young. Here's Smart. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
So light on his feet, so agile. Good luck cutting off Smart's drive.
Here's Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Morant with the slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Young against Morant. Bay outside. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Count it. Young's got 12.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
From deep, Morant sinks it from distance.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for Memphis, Payne is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Then it's Brandon Clark, then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Stevens in at the 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, "Everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates." Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Stevens. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
There's the screen by Johnson. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
There's the screen. Pass to Clark. And it's Kennard on the take. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Kennard. Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Griffin, a screen on Payne. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Williams from long range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
And Bogdanovich is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
Here's Payne, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
Griffin finds Johnson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stripped away. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Stevens. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
1:11 left in the first half. Williams up top. Unloads. Top of the key jumper. No good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Clark with the screen. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Johnson. The shot's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Bane. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Bane, the pass to Clark. Kennard outside to the middle. Here's Stevens. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Grizzlies up 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Driving inside. Pass to Smart. Outside for Morant. 2 on the clock. What a slam by Morant.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Young, the pass to Murray. Now Capella. Hunter on the wing.
Memphis foul. 3 seconds. Team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Murray, a screen on Morant. Young from long range. Williams grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Morant with it, and it's Young picking him up. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Ooh, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Here's Young. He's got 18. Bay from long range drills it from deep. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game.
So he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Young. He takes it in. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Williams with the screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Stevens comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Desmond Bane in for Smart. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Kennard, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Pass to Murray. Bay outside from downtown. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Fires from deep. That is Trey's shot. The three.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Clark outside. Pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Kennard. And there's the screen. 6 to shoot. Bane, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
They get it again. The kick out to Young. Fires the three. Clark grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing's over.
Drains the triple. Young's got 26 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Young looking for an opening. Here's the three. They get it back. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Williams passes to Clark. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Clark with the screen. Here's Kennard. Offline with a three. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Buffkin, defended by Kennard. Back to Okongwu. And the shot's good.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Bain into the lane. Pass to Kennard. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 9. Now here's Okongwu. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game on the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. Here's Young. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And the Grizzlies shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Inside, here's Smart. Kicks it out to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Ja, so quick down the lane. Wow.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
Young with the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And it's Jackson on the take. And they pick up 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Murray, a screen on Morant. Young from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the step back. Oh, Smart drives. Oh, and a beautiful crossover there.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Bay finds Young. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you can see Ja's been working on extending that range.
Pass to Young. Can they get it? Back to Murray. Ooh, the turnaround jumper counted.
It's been so great to see Murray develop as a scorer in the league. His game is just so well-rounded now.
And it's Morant missing. Atlanta has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Jackson, beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Smart for 3. Capella with a rebound. Young against Morant. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Murray. Young's got 38 points. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby.
Mitchell Robinson is so long out there that he can cover so much ground, and the shooter's not able to overcome it sometimes.
Bogdanovich finds Randall, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Outside for Robinson. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Bren, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
You never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
Here's Randall after Clint Capella's bucket. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And it's good for 2.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Randall surveying the D. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's defended by Bay. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Randall against Capella. Randall kicks to Anunoby. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
DiVincenzo against Young. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Bay, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the dunk by Capella.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Here's Murray into the lane. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Wide open shot is on the money. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. And Young, here we go. Wide open look here for Murray. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Murray's got 5.
Typically, Murray likes to get that shot off while he's dribbling, but in recent years, working on that catch-and-shoot situation.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson the pass to Burks. Out to Brunson. Down low. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. The shot's good from Griffin.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Hartenstein. Shake Milton is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Burks in at the 3 spot. Atlanta on D. Here's Brunson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Bogdanovich looking around. Inside. And Johnson with the stop.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Milton against Griffin. Milton kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by New York.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Out to the wing. Here's Griffin. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. On defense, New York, trailing by 17. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Atlanta leading by 19. Okongwu with a screen on Milton. They grab their own miss. As Okongwu slamming it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Young, here we go. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovic is just so fun. It must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from three. This guy makes contributions.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year with some retooling. They definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Randall. Nice move. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Young. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Young, right side, shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Bay, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
DiVincenzo can add so much value because of the way he goes.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. With the drive. And a beautiful crossover there. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
Young pass to Murray. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 12.
And a big sigh of relief as offensively Dante has opened up a can of all he's got.
Here's Young. That's tipped. Anunoby in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
On its way from Young for two. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. And here's Bogdanovich. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The kick out to Young. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Bogdanovich. And good that time.
For all the work he does on the perimeter, you can't forget about Bogdanovich inside.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Hunter. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Milton sets the screen for Brunson. And there's the drive. Count that bucket. Brunson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Hart against Johnson. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hart. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Knicks trail by 12. And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Latrey. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got 7.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
And Bogdanovich, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Pass to Milton. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Johnson. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's Bufkin. 7 points in the game. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Hart. And here's Brunson outside. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Milton in at the 2 spot. Drives to the hoop. Yes, that goes in. Milton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York. Bogdanovich against Milton. Bogdanovich with a screen on Milton.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Young from outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Murray. Young looking it over. Screen by Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out. Young's got 20 points.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Driving in, DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half. The Hawks leading by 14. Young outside. It's tipped. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
DiVincenzo passes to Bogdanovich. Murray outside. A 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Anunoby, here we go. And Robinson throws it down.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Murray against Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Murray sets a screen for Young. He takes it in, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper, getting that ball close in.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Bogdanovich. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 24.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
DiVincenzo against Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby, no good. The Hawks leading by 14. A floater, Murray, good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
They get the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich sets the pick for DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young with the ball. Capella with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Here's Bogdanovich, and again it's New York.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward position.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And he can't hit the second. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Well, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the screen, puts up a 3, and Morant is good for 3.
Okay, John, getting a little revenge at the arc for that last shot.
DiVincenzo on the wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Jackson, back to Morant. Jackson outside. Williams from long range. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. On the take. And it's Randall with the jam.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
And here's Morant outside. Randall pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Bogdanovic with a screen on Jackson. DiVincenzo driving. And that one's good. DiVincenzo's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yeah, what a move. I mean, Morant stays agile and gets by the contact.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside, DiVincenzo with the drive. And the layup falls. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Jackson. Morant against Robinson. Jackson, pass to Morant. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Randall outside. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Randall. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. A 7-point spread. Morant against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Bane. And that's good. His 1st bucket of the game. Here's Randall. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Now here's Anunoby. No points yet. DiVincenzo with a steal. Randle with it, guarded by Morant. It's good.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Memphis foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Now off the inbound.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr.? Doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Anunoby on the take. Tries again. Bogdanovich passes to Randall. Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up. The first one falls.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Memphis trailing here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Left side Brunson. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for New York. 11 points. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Left side, Brunson. Achua with a screen on Smart. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Clark with a screen on Burks. Down low. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Kennard. Shot to stop the run. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Brunson finds Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Burks driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Smart against Brunson. Count that bucket. Brunson's got 9.
But what a beautiful move from Jalen. Brunson frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Brunson against Smart. Kennard right side. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Brunson on the drive. Back to Hart. Pass to Achua. 6 to shoot. takes the three, and the Knicks another three.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Smart outside. There's a screen to get back on track, and he lays it in. Smart's got his first points of the game, and we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on two things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, BA. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Stevens. Offensive rebound from behind the arc. And Kennard with the three.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Brunson surveys, driving to the basket, and he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
To the left side wing. Here's Stevens. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And the first one at the line is good. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Williams. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Smart. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
The drive by Bain. Jackson with room to fire, and that one no good to start off the night.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. OG Anunoby out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Randall against Jackson. Randall a screen on Morant. The drive by DiVincenzo. Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Yep, count it.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Morant against DiVincenzo. Jackson outside. Outside, Williams. Jackson with a screen on Bogdanovich. Jackson, pass to Jackson. Bogdanovich against Jackson. That one no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Brunson against Smart. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got 15 points.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Kennard outside. Shoots over Burks. Off the left rim and out. For New York, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Count the basket.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they get it back. Kennard against Brunson. Got it. He has 7.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Here's Stevens. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Brunson outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hartenstein. Good D by Clark.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Kennard can't get it to go. On the wing, Burks. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it, just lightly tip it in. And so it's the New York Knicks building a mountain of a lead up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Brandon Clark, Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Stevens in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Burks passes to Brunson. And And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Kicks it out to Clark. Here's Kennard. Sinks the tray.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now a timeout called by New York. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Anunoby on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Bogdanovich. Anunoby for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Morant looking around. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Here's Morant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle.
The free throw drops for Randall. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Bain with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Randall left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Williams grabs the board. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Knicks, Dante DiVincenzo.
And the second free throw is good. And here's Memphis. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Dante DiVincenzo.
So he gets them both. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. He's perfect from the line this time. Brunson against Morant. Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall, a screen on Morant. 18 feet out. Yep, it's good.
Just continuing to pile it on.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Hunter is out there with Bay, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stack.
Oh, okay. Stop it, John. He's putting on a show.
Capella goes in. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Young outside. Baseline J on the way. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray sets a screen for Young. He dishes it to Hunter. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Murray a screen on Smart. Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Young driving inside. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
So smooth with his handle. Trae a handful to stop.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Capella sets a screen for Young. Into the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. There's Jackson with the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Corner pocket was open. Jaren Jackson Jr. making it look easier than it is.
Young outside. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And Morant throws it down.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
Fires from the wing. Hunter dishes to Young. Over to the wing. Here's Murray, and there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 5.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
And that one drops for him.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Young, and the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break in Morant's count. And finished off by Morant.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Murray with it. Williams picks him up. Another three for Atlanta.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's Morant with the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Count that one.
The defense was there, but overall, DeAndre Hunter showing his footwork and agility in the lane.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's Atlanta.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Bogdanovich, Griffin out there with Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at the point. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Clock at 6. Bane, no good. The Hawks leading. Okongwu with a screen on Bane. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Driving to the basket.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. That one from long range. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Buffkin. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Bogdanovich against Bane. Here's Buffkin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Johnson against Bane. Here's Stevens. That shot misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. A three from Bogdanovich. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
The pump fake from Kennard is smartly done. Can't get a clean look, but gets a foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. And another miss by Memphis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Back to Bane. And the layup is good. Bane's got 6 in the quarter.
Look at Desmond Bane outsmarting the contact, finishing around it.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And yes, it's good. Bane's got 8 points.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Kennard for 3. That'll do it for the first half. Hawks lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we sit. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Capella kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
It's Smart with the drive. Jackson down low, working on Bay. Out to Morant. Smart on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
Young for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. D.A., thank you. Young, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And it's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Atlanta leading by 9. Murray a screen on Smart. Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. And the rejection by Jackson. Williams with the ball. And it's Bay picking him up. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Back to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And he makes the first, but misses the second. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
Derrick Rose is checked in for John Morant. Okongwu, and he lays it straight in. Okongwu's now got 6.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
They set the pick. Rose goes in. Memphis moving it around. Here's Williams. And the shot goes in.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Rose. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Carries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 19 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Stevens, the pass to Rose. Outside, Bain. Shoots over Johnson. Clark outside. Passes to Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Another shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Desmond Bain showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
There's the pass to Stevens. Rose looking around. Dishes to Clark. Rose kicks to Clark. Pass to Williams. Baseline try. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stevens. No good from outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Griffin. Bogdanovich out there with Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at point guard. Here's Griffin. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark left side. Williams in the post. Covered by Okongwu. Williams can't get it to go. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Okongwu. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Bane. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Clark. Here's Steffens, defended by Griffin. Shot on the wing. They get it back. Rose passes to Bane. Clark outside. Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Young from outside connects from three-point range.
It never really gets old watching Trey fire away from distance.
Morant against Murray. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. The shot's good from Kennard.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 10. Deep two from Murray. Again, the Hawks score.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 24 points.
Gotta love Ja Morant's focus, brushing off the defense with ease.
Young from outside. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Young. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And it's Smart with the ball for Memphis. 8-point game. Out to Morant. All alone. Again, Memphis.
Quick trigger on display there from Ja.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bay. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Smart. Here's Young. And the rejection by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Smart finds Kennard. And he drives in. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Morant.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Capella sets a screen for Young. The dish to Murray. Kicks it to Hunter. Here's Bay. Sinks that one from the post. And the Hawks lead by 6.
I love at crunch time Saddiq Bey is being aggressive. That was a beautiful shot.
Jackson has the open look. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella. This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
terrific rebounding battle tonight, Brent. Neither team likes to give an inch on the glass.
Yeah, when that happens, BA, you know you're going to have a physical game. There's a lot of pride on the line, and guys are going to do that dirty work. This game might be won in the low post.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Clint Capella out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. And here are the Knicks now. Here's DiVincenzo, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if Robinson starts making plays, passes, give the opponent something else to think about.
Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Young against DiVincenzo. Pass to Bogdanovich. Robinson, a screen on Bay. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Randall outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line, 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Your next breaker is through.
First one falls for him. And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
Now here's Hunter. Down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fires in the triple.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Hunter passes to Young. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Randall with it. Now guarded by Bey. And stolen by Murray. Here's Capella. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's Randall. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hunter. Anunoby for three. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Anunoby's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Picked by Murray. Young with the bucket.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Bay. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall inside. He's covered by Bay. Good D by Bay.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
Free throw, no good for Young. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
New York ball.
Here's DiVincenzo. 52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here he goes. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Murray, a screen on Bogdanovic. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 10.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off the 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Nice move. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Randall, good.
And how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
16-14.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Floats one up, and Randall with the layup. Randall's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The lefty floater from Randall, a bit funky from the big man, but a nice soft touch there.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. His fingerprints were all over that. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Griffin. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. Pass to Okongwu. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York trailing. Here's Hart. There's the drive. Here's Hartenstein. Brunson surveys. Clock at 6. And the Knicks, another 3. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Johnson a screen on Burks. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Achua. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
No problems knocking that one down. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Griffin on the wing. Johnson a screen on Hart. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks with the rebound. Burks for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Okongwu, a screen on Burks. Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-1, lose-1 scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Alec Burks.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Hart from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Young. Fearless Trae Young.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively. Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Young. Murray against Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Young. From 18 feet away. The shot that time not on target.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. OG Anunoby out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Randall with a drive. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. Outside Robinson. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Young against DiVincenzo. Count it, and the foul. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Spanked it in off the glass.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Young with a nice take to the rim.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Randall, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Randall. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Young. Randall, a screen on Young. DiVincenzo driving. Randall can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Anunoby. Randall outside.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Robinson. Out to DiVincenzo from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Murray scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Bogdanovich passes to DiVincenzo. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And some shiftiness from Dante that time with the ball.
Young with it. He has 29 now. And yep, it's good. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Murray against Anunoby. Bay with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Murray. Buries it down low. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one.
Now, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Now Young. Given 31 now. And Dante, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is under review.
every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bufkin. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 7.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then there's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Griffin. Okongwu with it. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And that one's good for Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Here's Bufkin. Brunson defending.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Bufkin. Brunson defending. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Brunson. Leaking inside. It's Brunson.
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson. Flashing.
And he drives in. Pass to Okongwu. The 3-ball. The Knicks with the rebound. Hard up top. Out to the wing. Achua finds Brunson. That one drops for him. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bay against Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Bay. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson's not going to waste that chance. The big man with a high percentage shot.
Outside Young. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Dante stepping up big time for his teammates.
Here's Young. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Brunson, a screen on Young. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point lead. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And Anunoby finds Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Whoa, Young! Silky touch.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Bay. From outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the Knicks miss again. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Murray for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Bear.
thing to expect tonight, Richard. A battle on the glass. These are two of the best rebounding teams in the NBA.
It's an aspect of the game we don't talk about enough. If you can control the glass normally, you control the flow.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Randall against Williams. Randall down low. The pass to DiVincenzo. A three from Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to DiVincenzo. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another three for New York.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
And that one's good, Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. At the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense. If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson, a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Jackson has the open look. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Randall. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the touch there inside? That's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Robinson with the block. And the call will be against Julius Randall. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The three from Morant. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 12.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5 on the wing, Bane. And they... Again, it's Memphis with the three.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A three from Bogdanovich. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
For the three, Randall no good. And here are the Grizzlies. 8-point game. On the wing, Bane. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And here's Randall. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Randall a screen on Bane. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Deflects the pass. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
DiVincenzo against Morant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They have a 9-point lead. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Good. Morant's got 16.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Really left alone that time. He has 7.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Morant for 3. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Can't hit that one. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Grizzlies. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Williams, Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Stevens in at the 4. Williams gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Hart. The shot's good from Achua.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Achua kicks to Brunson. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Clark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Achua kicks to Burks. Now, here's Hart. He's covered closely. Off the left rim and out.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw, and when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
Works for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Williams, and it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 5.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Kennard's shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by New York. Smart misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The shot's good from Achua. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smart misses. Knicks trail by 4. Achua finds Hart. They set the screen. Achua, the pass to Burks. Driving the lane. Here's Hart. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Smart. Stephens. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Stephens got his first points of the night.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Here's Hartenstein. No good on the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Nobody near Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Achua. He has 7. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Hart. They get it again. They shoot again. Out to Brunson. Out to the right wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Anunoby. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A 3 from Morant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half. Morant surveying the D. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. To the middle. Here's Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's the 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Kennard for three. Rebounded by Hart.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his quick head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Brunson against Smart. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Stevens. Now here's Smart. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kennard for three. Outside for Smart. Stevens, the pass to Kennard. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. He shoots again. Picked away. And it's Memphis on the break. Clark for three. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Stevens. And here's Kennard. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
The pass to Kennard. Clark a screen on Burks. Kennard's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Smart kicks to Kennard. Stolen by Brunson. Hard against Williams. On deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Here's Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And for Memphis, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Williams is out there with Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. This one for three. Here's Robinson. Tries again. Down low. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Randall.
A go-to scorer in high school at Kentucky. Randall showing tonight that he can do it at this level as well. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now Morant. Outside Jackson. Payne against Anunoby. Payne kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Nobody near Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Payne for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
It's rebounded by Memphis. DiVincenzo against Morant. He takes it. Oh,
yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich goes in. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant got it. And finished off by Morant.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard John Morant, because his handle is on a string. Got to applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Kept alive. Another shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Randall passes to Bogdanovich. Randall a screen on Williams. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Morant against DiVincenzo. Jackson a screen on DiVincenzo. Morant finds Jackson. Out to Morant. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you can see John's been working on extending that range.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Randall. Shot to stop the run. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The second chance effort. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Morant. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 40 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jackson, a screen on DiVincenzo. It's Morant with the drive. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. So New York ends up going with the new group. Morant, no good on the free throw.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reverses and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Morant against Brunson. And another three for New York.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Can't finish the one-handed jam. It's offline from half court. Here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. This is...